Oh, hey, you're finally home. Is that my coffee? Thank you so much. I've been craving that all afternoon. So, why were you so late today? Besides grabbing drinks, I mean. Oh, yeah? You just had to talk with your coworkers? Sure took you a while. That doesn't have anything to do with the new girl your company hired, right? Okay, if you say so. But were you talking with her today? Okay. Well, okay, I trust you, I do. I know that you're not gonna go cheat on me with someone who just started working at your company. Believe me, I have more self esteem than that. Not a lot, mind you, but. So. Tell me what she's like then. Oh, just plain boring? Not like me then, right? With my very unique style. You don't prefer more plain girls over my look, right? I know you haven't dated somebody who's in the alternative scene before, so I guess I should know better, but I do worry that, well, you find it a bit awkward. That the black clothes and the fact that I'm always dyeing my hair, that you don't like how I look, and you think I'm trying too hard or something, and you're just waiting for the next opportunity to go off with some other girl. Yeah, I know I'm being silly. Sorry. I don't know. I see you talking with people from work, friends of friends, going to parties and stuff, and I wonder, like, are you maybe starting to get bored of me? I mean, that's a relief. And as long as you're not just saying that to make me feel better. Really, I do trust you. It's more. I guess I'm just not very secure in my own identity. I spent so long having all my friends basically distance themselves from me because what they thought was just a phase ended up being, who I really was. And my parents are constantly insulting my look. They don't like the tattoos. They think that my hair is tacky. I just want to be myself, And I'm always afraid people aren't going to like me if I am myself. You really like me for me? That's good to hear. I don't know. I guess when we first started going out, I worried that you only liked me because you didn't have any better options. But I guess I should know after we've been dating for over a year that maybe you really do like me. And I hope you know that I really like you. Or else I guess I wouldn't be so clingy and jealous. Which I'm really sorry about, by the way. I don't mean to doubt you or anything. Like, really, you're fantastic and you're always spending all your time with me. I know that I can get really anxious and I hope that's not too annoying. You have other stuff to do. I know work is a bit demanding, so I want you to be able to do whatever you need to without feeling like, I don't know, you're abandoning me or something. Like, I guess I have my own stuff to do too. I feel more safe when you're around. And I just feel more comfortable. If you're not nearby, I worry that you're happier, That you spend time away because you don't want to be with me. I know, I'm sorry. I'm being really silly, aren't I? Really pessimistic and just. I guess that comes with the territory, right? Being raised with all of your interests belittled and constantly insulted whenever you try and talk about things you like just makes you think that nobody really likes you for who you are. So to have somebody like you finally accept me, it's just hard to believe. So, thanks. I'm sorry for being a handful. You don't find me that hard to be around? That's good. I'd hope that you at least like spending some time with me. And I want you to know that I love every little silly thing about you too. So, why did you decide to go out with me anyway? Really? You liked that I wasn't afraid to be me? 'Cause I know we don't have a ton of interests in common. The bands that I like to listen to are completely different from the ones you like. Besides maybe a few. And we don't really read the same books either. In fact, I read a whole lot more than you do. But I do appreciate that you're always around to listen to me rant about all the sorts of things that I've been reading lately. I know I complain a lot. Always seem to find some nitpick to focus on. And that's the other thing. You have such a different outlook from me. I always wonder if you find my perspective kind of annoying or depressing. I guess I feel the same. Having somebody who has a different perspective than you, well, it really opens your eyes to a lot of things that you never would have realized before. So yeah, I didn't realize before, but the things that you like about me are kind of the reasons I like you too. Which I guess makes sense. You make me really happy, which is something coming from a person like me. Chronically depressed and annoying and just always in a bad mood. Not a people person. And yet, you're the one person that I'd prefer to be around than just being alone. But you know what is nice? The fact that we'd like the same movies. Being able to watch stuff with you is just so fun. First of all, you let me talk over the movie, which a lot of my friends would get super annoyed with. And second of all, you have great criticisms of it too. Like, we'll watch something that everyone else thinks is a masterpiece, and then as soon as I start complaining about it, you'll be complaining too. Maybe I'm just petty, but I really like having someone who understands where I'm coming from. And at the same time, just listens and wants to learn from my perspective because sometimes you don't understand. And it's the same with me and you. I love listening to you talk about things that you do like when it's something that I dislike and you're explaining where the appeal is. Because otherwise, I guess I just wouldn't know, and I'd just assume that everyone was pretentious or pretending that they like something because they think everyone else does too. Having someone to kind of keep your perspective grounded is super underappreciated. And you can tell with so many people online that they don't have that kind of person in their life to help them figure that out. They're always just complaining about the weirdest stuff. But, I mean, I am guilty of that too. So, thanks for saving me from myself. Maybe this is a bit too much to ask, but could you maybe come right home after you finish work? Just so that I don't worry as much? Obviously, I want you to have a relationship with your coworkers so that, you can help each other out, but at the same time, I like spending every second with you I can. So, I just get a bit put off by the idea that you'd prefer to spend your time with more normal people than, well, Me. I hope that doesn't sound too demanding. Again, I know I can just be really hard to deal with. Do you get where I'm coming from, though? That's a relief. You're the best, did you know that? I don't think anyone else would put up with me. Like, I can just be way too much, I know. Before we met, I had this totally nihilistic outlook on life and love and everything. But having someone who I really care about, well, it made my interests so much more fun, and at the same time, it just made life worth living. Before, I was that kind of person that would just say everything sucks, everyone sucks. The only person that you can trust is yourself. But now I know how silly that was. I was just so bitter from having everyone constantly insulting me and just not seeming to understand where I was coming from, or not even caring. To finally meet someone who just is able to listen to me and get me on this whole other level, well, I've never felt so free. Before, everything about who I was, I wondered if it was even okay to be. I kept thinking, should I change? Should I cut off my hair and start again? Throw out all my clothes? Buy some pairs of blue jeans and some cute graphic tees and just call it a day? But I know that if I did that, I just wouldn't be true to myself. And you made it clear that it's worth it to be yourself. If I had been somebody else just to please everyone, then I wouldn't be happy. Because those people's happiness certainly isn't what makes me happy. I hardly care about them. Why would I go out of my way to throw away my self-image just to please them, you know? And I hope you know that you don't have to go out of your way to please other people too. The more honest and open you are, the better. And just know that no matter what, I'll love you. You're crazy cool. Your interests, even if people seem to think they're not really neat, are super, super cool. And I love getting to listen to you talk about the stuff you love. I think we make a pretty good pair. I hope you think so too. So, how about you give me my coffee now?